Let's take flight.
Well, this is going to be my rental car for the day. And when you have status with Avis, you get upgraded. Let's check it out. Not bad. Let me check out the inside. I don't know exactly what model this is because I don't really know much about Cadillacs, but really nice. All leather, everything. Got the trunk here. Trunk. The back seats. And a lot of cargo room. No third row seat here, but they got a lot of room for luggage. And one thing that I've noticed that a lot of these new cars don't have is a spare tire. So this is great. I'm old school. I don't like waiting for roadside assistance. Give me a spare tire and I'm good. So this is great. Nice vehicle, nice vehicle. Hey, what's going on, y'all? So thanks for joining me on this road trip that I'm on. We are inside of the Cadillac now, and I must say, this is definitely a great, smooth ride. It's my first time driving in this car, man. Really good rental. It's a luxury SUV, decent size. Again, it's really smooth. It's all black, everything. Black exterior, black interior, leather everywhere. So really nice. But the question is, what credit card did I use? What were the benefits that I got for the rental? And how many points did I earn from the purchase? So let's break it down. First of all, the credit card that I used for this rental was none other than the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, for a long time, the Chase Sapphire Reserve has been my go-to card for car rentals for obvious reasons. 3x back on anything travel. We all know that car rentals are considered travel. So 3x is great in Chase points. You can't beat that. And then on top of that, if you go through the portal, you would get 10x. Now, I know there's been some changes to the Chase Sapphire Reserve card recently. I had the car for the past 2 years now, so I still have the old benefits. My benefits not going to kick in until October. So I'm taking advantage of all the, those 3x categories I can until October. Once October come, I don't know what's going to happen. I might have to pivot because, I'm a points guy. I'm not really a, person of, a whole bunch of credits and, don't force me to go to an expensive restaurant if I don't want to. Don't force me to StubHub. Just give me the points. So with these new changes that's coming up, I'm probably not going to earn as many points on the Chase Sapphire Reserve as I've been getting. Obvious reasons. They took the 3x travel, so that was my bread and butter. So I don't know, we're going to see. But as of now, this is still, at least till October anyway, a great card to use when renting cars. Not only do you get 3x, but you also get primary car rental insurance up to $75,000. Now that's great, especially for a car like this. Now, and if y'all that don't know what that means is when you go rent a car, you can decline the car insurance that the rental company is selling to you. everything would be covered with the credit card. And it's primary. So if something was to happen to the car, accident or any type of damage, you're covered up to $75,000. And that's primary, meaning it will come out of the credit cards first before it comes out of your personal car insurance. So for a car like this, I think I looked at the MSRP. It was roughly, this car is roughly, the base model was around $44,000. I'll put the exact numbers up so you can see it. But rough estimate around, the base model is about $44,000, all the way up to about $58,000, almost $60,000. So this car can get rather expensive once you start getting into upgrades and stuff like that, certain luxury features. So if the CSR gives you $75,000 primary insurance, then for a car like this, you're good, you're covered. So great options there. Now, if I was to downgrade this to this Chase Sapphire Preferred, things might be a little different because the Preferred only covers up to $60,000. So you have to keep that in mind, especially when you're dealing with upgrades. Now, that's a great segue to my next topic. The Chase Sapphire Reserve also gives you status at a lot of these different companies. At National, and in my case, Avis. It's giving me, I think it's Preferred Plus at Avis. And what that does is that qualifies me for upgrades. So, for instance, with this car in particular, I originally rented a Toyota RAV4. And I got upgraded to this Cadillac. So, you know, it's a great upgrade. You know, a RAV4 is, you know, pretty basic, small SUV. I got upgraded to this luxury SUV. So it's cool. However, this is something you got to keep in mind. And this is something I'm going to have to factor in also. You know, let's just say I was to downgrade to the Preferred, right? And let's just say the same exact situation. I order a RAV4, I get upgraded to a Cadillac, right? See, now the MSRP on this car is a lot more than the MSRP on the Toyota RAV4. So now I'm cutting it close when it comes to coverage, because the Preferred only covers you up to $60,000. So now, if something happens, anything over that $60,000, now it's going to come out of your personal car insurance. So, you know, you got to be careful with that. Now, hold on, I'm going to pause the video right here. I just want to clarify something real quick. Now, for most people, this situation that I just explained is not going to be a factor, because let's just say if you're downgrading from the reserve car down to the Preferred, you're going to lose access to having that status with Avis or National. So you're not going to have to worry about getting upgrades. Whatever car that you rent, that's the car you're going to get. So that's $60,000. As long as you rent a car that's, you know, a cheap car or a regular price car, you're fine. The only reason I'm mentioning this is for people like in my situation that have multiple credit cards. So if I was to downgrade to the Preferred, I'm still going to have status because I also am a American Express Platinum card holder. So that's going to still give me status. So this is why if I was to downgrade to the Preferred and I get upgraded to whatever car they upgrade me to, that's where it could be a problem for me and people like me that have multiple high-end cars. So I just wanted to make that clarification. And on top of that, the Preferred is only going to give you 2x back on travel. So I'm really on the fence about what I'm going to do as far as car rentals for the future. I really got my eye on the American Express green card. I really might go that route. Not 100% sure yet. I might just go that route and just purchase the primary insurance through American Express. I think it's like 19 bucks. Or maybe a little over $20. I think I want to say, don't quote, I'll put the exact numbers up, but I think it's about $25 for $100,000 primary coverage and $19 for $75,000. Not 100% sure on that, but I think I may go that route because I'm not liking what Chase is doing right now. They're going up on their prices. But they're taking away your ability to earn points, because I'm a points guy. Again, these credits don't mean as much to me as maybe some others. You know, the $300 open table credit, $300 edit credit. I'm sorry, $500 edit credit. Now I like that they kept the $300 travel credit, because we all love that. But have you guys looked at these edit credits lately? These edit properties lately? I mean, $250 is nothing compared to the price of some of these edit properties. And on top of that, all the places that I plan on going for the next 5 years, the expensive ones, the really expensive ones, the $1,200 a night, $1,500 a night, those are places that I'd rather use points for anyway. So I can't see me paying cash for those places just to use the edit credit. A $1,500 purchase, you get $250 off, and then then it's a 2-night minimum, and you got to do it every 6 months. Yeah, see, that might be pushing it for me. That might be pushing it for me. I don't know, but yeah, I might be pivoting. When it comes to Chase Sapphire Reserve. Well, I'll keep y'all posted. But anyway, back to the car rental. Again, this is a really great car. I'm loving it so far. I'm taking a long drive. I'm on a long road trip. I'm actually driving from Georgia, driving all the way to Philadelphia, and then I'm driving from Philadelphia all the way back down to Daytona Beach, Florida. You probably say, why am I doing that? Well, I actually have a big family get-together going on in Philadelphia. My grandfather is actually turning 90 years old, y'all. 90 years old. So get in the comment section and tell my grandfather happy birthday. 90 years old. Can't believe it. So my family's having a big get together for him, and kind of was last minute. So I said, okay, cool. So I decided to come up and do that. And after that, I'm driving back down to Fort Lauderdale because I'm actually attending a Hilton vacation timeshare presentation. And for all y'all in the credit card game, y'all already know where I'm going with this. This is a great opportunity. Hilton gave me an offer, a great offer, to sit at one of these vacation conferences, whatever, timeshare conferences, just for me to tell them no. And they gave me a really good offer, 100,000 Hilton points. 100,000 Hilton points. Now, I was not about to let 100,000 Hilton points slip away. If you ask me, that's a sign-on bonus. That's a whole separate sign-on bonus. 100,000 points just to sit in the room and you know, and let them people sell you a bunch of timeshare stuff that I know I'm not going to buy. So I said, okay. And I'm doing the Hilton Regency in Daytona Beach. So I mean, to be honest, I'm not expecting much from the hotel. I mean, stay tuned because I am going to shoot some video. I'm trying to get as much video as I can of the hotel, the interior, the room, outside the hotel, the pool, and all of that, so y'all can see what y'all look forward to if y'all decide to come to that hotel. I mean, I'm gonna try to get some footage of the actual presentation, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record in there. I'll see. Probably not, but I mean, if you've been to one of those things, you've been to them all, you know. But so that's the reason why I'm going to Daytona. 100,000 points. That's 100,000 points more that's going to help me get to the Maldives, because I plan on going to the Comrade in the Maldives within the next, I don't know, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 2 years. Yeah, not that far away. I mean, shoot, I got about 231,000 Hilton points already. So after next week, I'm gonna have 100,000. So that's 331. I want to have somewhere close to 600,000 Hilton points to make this redemption to the Maldives, something like that. We'll see. I'll keep y'all posted on that. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what we're doing with that. But I keep getting sidetracked. Sorry about that, y'all. This car rental. Now, the price. I got to tell y'all the price. Pretty good deal. I'm renting this car for 9 days, and my total was $507. So if you break that down, 9 days, I mean, $507 divided by 9 days, that's roughly a little over 50 bucks, and like $55, $60, $56 per day. That's pretty, I think that's a really good deal for a luxury car like this. I think this is really good. Look, 2025 Cadillac, 55 bucks. And on top of that, you don't have to pay for the insurance and everything because it's covered by the car. So great deal there. And now for the points earnings, now I'll put the exact points earnings at the top because it get a little difficult, but I'm gonna try to break it down as best as possible. Now again, I use my Chase Sapphire Reserve, and I booked directly with Avis, so that gave me 3x Chase points. So that would roughly be about 1,500 Chase points that I got for that purchase. Cool. Now, also, Avis also gives you points when you book directly with them. Sorry, y'all, these guys out here going slow, but Avis actually gives you points. Now, Avis also gives you options. You can either earn Avis points, or you can earn, believe it or not, American airline points. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they do have some other partners. Now let me just pause the video again right here. And as you can see, Avis gives you plenty of options when it comes to partners, especially with their airlines. If you take a look right here, you got United sticks out. You got Delta, American Airlines. That's who I'm partnered with, and many others. So you have plenty of options when it comes to airlines, and even some of the hotels. Not as many, but you got Best Western. Hyatt sticks out to me. Great options for hotels. So they got a couple eyeball ones right here that I haven't really had time to investigate. But all you do, you just give Avis your membership number to whatever program that you choose, and you'll earn extra points in that program. So more way to gain points, and for us points and miles guys, that's always a plus. So in my account, I'm earning American airline points. Now, because I haven't completed the rental yet. I don't know how many American airline points I'm gonna get, but by the time I post this video, I should have the points, my points earnings, and I'll put it up, so the exact number, so you can see it up here. But pretty good deal. So I'm earning Chase points and I'm earning American airline points. And on top of all of that, the icing on the cake is I also booked this through Rakuten. Y'all that don't know what Rakuten is, it's nothing but it's just another shopping portal, but it's another way to stack, double stack, and sometimes even triple stack your points. And if I'm not mistaken, for this particular rental, I want to say either 1 or 2x back. I gotta go back on my app and see. Then that's 1 or 2x back in American airline points. I mean American Express points. That's 1 or 2x back in American Express points, which is great. Hey, listen, I'll take American Express points any time of the day, 365 days of the year. Give me them American Express points. I'll take them. So for this rental that I had to do anyway, because I was going to rent a car anyway, I'm earning 3x Chase points, 2x American Express points through Rakuten, and I'm getting points for American Airlines through Avis. So I'm triple dipping on points on this one purchase. So this is how you do it. You know, this is how I'm able to earn as many points as I do on normal regular spend. You know, I try to make my life as simple as possible. You know, when I'm traveling internationally, I don't even carry a lot of cards. I have a 4-car maximum. I don't carry a whole bunch of cards. I mean, like I'm traveling domestically now, obviously, so I'm gonna always carry my normal sleep wallet with me. But you know, when I'm international, I got my big wallet with the passport in it, 4-card max. That's it. You know, but it's this car that got me in this beautiful 2025 Cadillac SUV. Very nice car, very smooth ride, and I'll also let you know, and pretty decent gas mileage to be an SUV. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you plan to do in the future as far as renting cars. If you are a Chase Sapphire Reserve holder, are you going to keep the card? Are you going to pivot to another card? Because, you know, I just don't like the idea of Chase charging us more money and then taking away the things that we value most. Now, us guys in the points and miles game, we value points and miles. So it's clear that we're not going to earn as many points from this Chase Sapphire Reserve card as we once did. It's just not. To go from 3x travel to 1x travel, that was like a gut. That was a shot to the gut right there. It really was. It really was a shot to the gut. Now the 4x on hotels is good. I like the 4x on hotels, directly hotels, but then they took away 2x from the portal. We was getting 10, now we about to get 8. You know, and it's like, can I really say that 4x is a great thing? Because hell, the Wells Fargo Journey card gives you 5x on hotels, and it's only $95 annual fee. So just imagine if I was to get rid of the Chase Sapphire Reserve card completely, I can just have the American Express green card that's gonna give me 3x on all of those same travel categories. And let's just say I was to add a Wells Fargo Journey card and get 5x back on hotels versus a $785 annual fee for the Reserve. And on top of that, I don't even stay at that many. I don't even have, first of all, there's only like one Chase Sapphire Reserve lounge that I can go to, and that's the one in Philadelphia. You know, is it that good to where I would want to go there? Well, I want to keep the car just to go there. I don't know, I've never been there yet. But for y'all that don't know, Priority Pass will get you in that lounge one time a year. So I can get rid of that Chase Sapphire Reserve and then use my Priority Pass from my Amex Platinum to get in the Chase Lounge. And it's only one time a year. Okay, cool. So what? I got other lounges I can go to. I got the Platinum card, so I can get in the Centurion Lounge. I can get in any Priority Pass lounge. So, and how many times am I going to go in this Chase Lounge for it to make sense for me to hold on to this card? I really don't know. I really don't know, but I'm really leaning towards downgrading this card. But as of now, it is still, at least until October for me, is still a great card to use when renting cars. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will definitely keep you posted on my travels and on my whereabouts. Travel safe. Also, before I go, just wanted to give you guys a quick preview on what the car looks like at night. Also, just trying to test out my new camera. I'm still driving on my road trip, but it's late at night. Check it out. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look at that road. Guess I'll see y'all when the sun comes up.